Welcome to day 2 of the Beginner's Yoga for Overall Health 7-class series. This is a 30-minute gentle restorative yoga practice to help not only offer the body a full body stretch, but to help promote calmness and relaxation. Let's begin seated, hands resting on your thighs, palms facing up, sighing out any tension within the shoulders, and allowing the arms and the hands to become really heavy here. Observing the natural flow of the breath, your inhales and exhales. Begin to gently sway side to side, maybe pressing into the ribcage here as you press into the right side. And then as you sway left, pressing into the left rib cage. Observing your movement, any sensations within the lower back and the hips, maybe the side body. Connecting with the body, so we aren't just moving, we are acknowledging the movement, being really present here with the body. Begin to circulate the waist, finding some natural organic movement here, moving wherever the body takes you, maybe even getting into the shoulders. Release, bending the knees, plant the feet mat width distance apart. Pulling the flesh from your sit bones back, just so you're nice and grounded here into the mat. And when you're ready, we'll begin to hinge forward, dropping the chest between the knees, stopping wherever you feel that stretch. Option to rock side to side. Planting the hands behind you, lean back slightly, begin to rock the knees side to side. So rolling over the glutes, the outer hips. You might even feel a stretch in the arms here if the arms are reaching far back enough. Release, coming to your knees for a wide-legged child's pose. Taking the knees nice and wide, walking the hands forward, take the forehead, chin, or cheek to the mat. Now, this is a pretty intense hip opener, so feel free to place a pillow or block underneath the hips for some support here for a little more height. If the forehead isn't reaching the mat just yet, feel free to place some books or a block under the forehead as well. We'll begin drawing the breath into the chest. Exhale, softening the shoulders and the upper back. No clenching in the hands or fingers. Drawing the breath into the belly. Exhale, surrender in the hips. No clenching in the toes. Allowing the body to sink into the pose. On an exhale, start walking the hands towards the left side of the mat for a gentle side stretch. Drawing the breath into the right side body, expanding the right rib cage with each breath. Exhale, softening the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, walking the hands towards the right. Gentle side stretch in the left side body this time. Drawing the breath into that left rib cage, creating that space within the torso. Exhale, softening that left shoulder. We'll inhale, walking the hands back to center. Gently come up to sit on your heels, sit on your feet. Option here to place a block or pillow under the seat and heels for added height. And we'll go ahead and interlace the fingers behind you, gentle back bend as you draw the fist towards the mat, maybe even taking your gaze up, drawing the chin up towards the sky. Exhale, begin to fold over the thighs, forehead to the mat, reaching the fist up towards the sky. On the exhale, releasing the hands, resting the hands beside your feet. Softening the upper back, allow the arms to be really heavy here. No tension in the shoulders. When you're ready, come to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. On an inhale, dropping the belly, gaze up for cow pose. Exhale, rounding through the spine, gaze down for cat. Continue syncing breath with movement, going at your own pace. Coming to a nice neutral spine, straighten the right leg, tucking the right toes and pressing into that heel. Begin to spin the left foot to the left side of the mat, pointing the right toes towards the right side of the mat. On an inhale, reaching the right hand up and over for a gate pose variation. Taking your gaze up. Exhale, plant the hand, come back into your tabletop. We'll switch sides. Take a moment here. Straighten the left leg, tucking the toes and pressing into that heel. When you're ready, open up towards the left side by spinning the right foot towards the right side of the mat. Left toes are pointed towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, reaching the left hand all the way up and over, big side stretch. Rolling that left shoulder open, take your gaze up. Exhale, release back to table. Take a moment here. When you're ready, walking the hands towards the top of the mat, begin to melt the chest down, taking either the forehead or chin to the mat for puppy pose. No worries if the forehead can't reach the mat just yet. You can either place a block or some books under the forehead, or just stop wherever you feel the stretch. This is such a great body opener, but takes time, so no rush, just enjoy the journey. And we'll release, sending the hips back down for child's pose. Again, feel free to rest the hips on a block or a few pillows for added height. Slowly release, come to your back. Hugging the knees to chest, big squeeze here. Acknowledging the connection of your back pressing into the mat with each breath. Option to rock side to side. And we'll go ahead and plant the feet on the mat. Palms face down, resting beside your hips. Engage the core here on an inhale, tucking the tailbone. We're going to send the hips nice and high for bridge pose, pressing into the upper back and shoulders. Exhale, release. Continue syncing breath with movement on the inhale for bridge pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck the tailbone for bridge, sending the hips nice and high. Exhale, release. Hugging the knees back towards the chest. Releasing into a supine twist, dropping the knees towards the left. Back stays flat on the mat. Utilizing blocks or pillows under the knees for extra height if this does feel a bit too intense today. For a deeper stretch in the chest, take the elbows in line with the shoulders. We'll inhale, drawing the breath into the chest. Exhale, softening the shoulders and upper back. You might notice the breath is slightly restricted here. If so, begin to slow your inhales, slow your exhales, creating that space within the chest and upper back. drawing the breath into the belly, softening the legs with each exhale. No tension in the ankles. On an inhale, release back to center, and then exhale, taking the knees all the way over towards the right side. Inhaling, drawing the breath into the chest. On the exhale, softening the shoulders and upper back. Release. Hug the knees to chest, grabbing the outer edges of the feet. Rest here, bottoms of feet to touch, or come right into a happy baby pose, opening the feet. Option again to rock side to side. Hugging the knees back towards the chest. Planting the feet on the mat, elbows in line with the shoulders. Lifting the hips here, tuck the tailbone and gently begin to release back down one vertebrae at a time. Allowing the knees to rest against each other. Take this time to observe the body here, the sacrum connecting with the mat. Observing your inhales, observing your exhales. Begin rocking the knees side to side. Take the feet to the bottom of the mat. Hands resting to your sides, palms facing up and open, preparing for Shavasana. Take this time to feel the body in its fully relaxed state. There's no flexing or engaging, just being here now with the body and all sensations, feeling all the work you just did. If you're feeling a bit chilly, go ahead and grab a blanket or a sweater. And we'll begin to soften the forehead, keeping a gentle gaze with the eyes, or begin to close the eyes. No tension in the jaw, allowing the chin to fall naturally towards the chest. Softening the back of the neck. We'll begin to draw the breath into the chest, allowing yourself to lift as you inhale, so allowing the shoulders and the chest to lift. On the exhale, sighing out any tension within the shoulders and the upper back. Softening the elbows, allowing the arms to be really heavy here. No clenching in the fingers, just allowing the fingers to naturally curl inward. Drawing the breath into the belly. Biggest breath you've taken today. On the exhale, softening the spine, allowing the spine to find its neutral, natural position here. You might notice the hips getting slightly heavier, or the sacrum making a deeper connection with the mat as you begin to soften the spine. We'll soften the knees, allowing the feet to naturally splay out. No clenching in the toes. And we'll rest here a few more moments. Continue working through the body, observing any sensations or observing your inhales and exhales. Gently begin to wake up the body, wiggling the fingers and toes. rocking the head side to side. Maybe bending the knees, rocking the knees side to side. When you're ready, rolling over to your right. Taking a full breath cycle here, drawing the breath into the nose. Exhale, side out the mouth. When you're ready, gently come to seated. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, heart center. Thank you for joining. Namaste. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it below, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on future videos and live streams.